Hey, thanks so much for joining me. My name's Christine, and I am in your upline, I am sure, somewhere in the lineage of it all. And I want to be able to share with you some of the updates of the changes in Beachbody, the name changes, product updates, compensation changes, Success Club changes, new additions, and it's going to go real quick. And I really want to make sure that we feel comfortable leaving this presentation, but that you also are excited and excited to learn more. And I'm going to go through a bunch of different graphics, so I don't have specific slides. Like I didn't create a slide presentation. I feel it was best for us to just talk. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them right in the chat, and I will do my best for those of you who are here live with me on the Zoom to keep that chat open and be able to see any questions that you might have. And if you're in the Facebook group, I will go back and look at them after we're all done. So thanks again. So let's get this started. I am so pumped, just coming off of our leadership conference in Scottsdale, Arizona, where the company has, as you may have already heard through the grapevine, launched some major changes. So what does this mean for you? Some of you might be feeling a little bit anxious. Some of you might be super excited. Some of you might be nervous with the overwhelm of change that you're going to have to figure a whole new thing out. And I will tell you, I feel all of those things myself, but I am leaning the most towards just stay really excited because this aligns more with me and my messaging, as well as I'm just going to take the information as I need and not try to know everything perfectly. Just the same as if you can rattle off every product that we have in our store and know all the prices and all the PVs and all of that, I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. We don't need to know everything perfectly. We have to have an idea of what we can offer. Obviously, we know what products we have to offer, but to memorize every detail to them all, I think is consuming too much of our time and our information, that it's more important to look it up than to have it all in the top of your mind. So here's where we're going at. All right, so let's first start off. I'm going to be talking about the name change, and I'm going to be playing some videos with Carl. Now, most importantly, here's what I want you to keep in mind. Just relax, be at ease that this is going to be an exciting turn. Now, my background being in the fitness industry, I've been a fitness instructor for over 32 years. And something that I have grown through, and if you've been a fitness professional, you may be feeling this, you may have felt it, or you may be even in it, is throughout those years, I myself was a fitness professional, but I was a yo-yo closet dieter, and I hid that for years. And I would follow a lot of those Oxygen magazine diets that Monica Brandt, the famous bodybuilder, would do, because I'm like, our bodies are the same structure. I bet I could look like her. I've twisted my brain so many years throughout all of my pretty much fitness profession with this constant diet mindset and mentality and this exercise and this obsession with watching a caloric burn. Like if you don't burn X amount of calories, then you didn't work out hard enough. As well as, gosh, look at what's going on today in our social media. Social media, and not just ourselves, but really just the way the world is, especially now with this influencer side of this constant Photoshop. I mean, seriously, the Kardashians are still being caught Photoshopping. We are subjected to this life of comparison, as well as always trying to be perceived as you got it going together and you're perfect. Well, I think that it comes with maturity. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm nearing 50, I can say that now, but I do feel it does have a growing process, and you will come through with maturity if you're still struggling with it. But for me, the past almost 10 years, I've really switched my focus, especially in my challenge groups. Initially with my challenge groups, I switched them from being 3-week challenges, and then that group closes and then another one starts after that time period. I switched from that to having a group that is supported and running all the time, but periodically every month I'll run short little different types of challenges to keep them engaged. So for that, it's helped me put the messaging out there that we're not dieting. We are not doing a program. I don't agree with that. I mean, and there's a lot with the company that I didn't agree with, especially with super restrictive eating. And I'll tell it right honestly, what was the portion, not the 21-day fix? What was that next level one? Does anyone remember what it was called? What was the second version of 21? See, I don't even remember because I didn't support it. No, not the Ultimate Reset. No, not Time Nutrition. No, it was purple. It was a purple. It was Autumn's diet plan that was extreme. Yes, Jessica. 21-day fix extreme. I didn't agree with that because coming from this background in the fitness industry, and I apologize if you agree with that world, but that's your alignment, correct? I don't. I don't agree with the bodybuilding competition and this aggressive diet mentality and aggressive exercise mentality because it wrecks your brain, it wrecks your metabolism, and it wrecks your self-appreciation. It really does. It ruins your self-esteem. And quite honestly, when 21-day fix extreme came out, I cringed so hard because if you look at the diet plan is what a professional bodybuilder would do to prep for a diet, which is not rounded. Our goal is to teach people rounding, habit changing, being fulfilled in life and enjoyment in this community that they're excited about it. And it's not an I'm in or I'm out. And so unfortunately, Beachbody admits that this is the direction that they were going for a while. And I'm so glad that they're announcing, no, we've been doing it wrong. We got caught up. Let's get out of the box. And I hope that excites you. The message and mission and the way that the company has structured now for what we're going to be doing is going to help support, number one, mental health. Mental health has to be the start point for everything. Because I don't know about what you do when you are talking with someone about getting a new workout or Shakeology or starting following a meal plan. But I know for myself is I don't sell the idea that they're going to be following this new magical workout that's going to fix your problems, because we know it doesn't. So I personally focus on helping them understand we're going to help change those little triggers that throw you off course. We're going to help change your relationship with food. There is no cheat days. There is no cheat meals. Like, why do we associate bad connotations with food? So I personally focus on, let's get you in the group for support. This is a long journey, and we're going to start to switch habits. We're going to identify where there's triggers. We're going to identify where do you shoot yourself in the foot, because we're going to start to switch those things. It really doesn't matter what workout you do, right? That's why I don't do one workout for my group, because I want to make sure I'm supporting people as a whole and meeting them where they are. So that, thankfully, is where the company is aligned, starting first with mental health. And I'm going to be announcing and just playing a quick little video of a brand new person that we're bringing on board. And she is a legend in the fitness industry. And I'm going to be talking about her in a second, because I told Beachbody, I told Doug Moss and Keyshawn, we need to do a better job educating the coaching network who this person really is and the big impact by her joining BODi is really for us to support. So that's something I want to talk about in a second. Good. Not sure what to expect, but here we go. All right. So yes, the name formally now is going to be BODi with an I, and everything will be all in one. So currently, as it stands, yes, you are selling BOD and potentially BODi packages for the 1-year access for $179. Still go ahead and do that. Don't stop your activity, because honestly, that is a great, great deal. And I may not have all the details. All we're doing is we're doing an overview right now, okay? But I don't have pricing details or package details of every little thing that will be coming out in 2023. But just know, be excited that there's going to be some great options. So keep continuing to let people get that discount. I believe the package will be a little more expensive when things change. It will no longer be selling someone access to just BOD or access to BODi too. You're selling them access to it all. It's a one thing. So that's what we will be moving towards in 2023. And I'm going to be sharing some of the package options also that are pretty exciting that we are going to be using to support that. So this mission is moving towards health esteem. moving away from this restrictive willpower, self-deprecating mindset that we have for this comparison of where are we comparing to another company? Where are we comparing to our last before and after? So those are some of the things that you're going to be seeing changing is complete messaging. And when I bring up Petra is who is actually a part of our company now, I will be talking about some new options that will be available to coaches, customers, and clients to be able to check in with themselves every day and align with the right motion and nutrition and exercise for the day. So we're going to be talking about that. Here's something I want you to be excited about though. Does that feel good to you? Does this feel good knowing we're not just going to be launching another workout program with this diet so that you can get a before and after with that program? Our goal is lifestyle and transformation for longevity to bring people into this motorcycle gang. And if you have a motorcycle, you know when you pass another motorcycle person, you have to wave. If you have a Jeep and you pass another Jeep person, you have to wave. If you have a golf cart and you're driving another golf cart, another person, you have to wave. That's what we want people to feel. We want them to feel this connection of we're in it for this long haul of long lifestyle and a healthy community, health esteem, moving away into it. So let me play Carl's video, and then I want to say something really important. So again, I'm going to be doing some screen shares, and you're going to see a messy screen, but it's okay because we're all fine with that. We just want the information.
All without beating yourself up. That's what this entire industry, for decades, this entire industry has been missing all along. We're going to be the company that breaks this whole cycle of the imperfection economy by flipping it on its head. Instead of starting with how do you want to change yourself, we're going to start by offering the idea that you first need to embrace yourself exactly as who you are. Every day, embrace who you are. Embrace the life you want to live. You make those rules. Embrace your definition of healthy. And once you do that, participation in fitness and eating cleaner is less of a struggle because it's on your terms. It's part of your adventure of living. Everything gets more fun. And I know it can work from the time your customers get started, then month after month after month, because I'm watching it work for so many of our subscribers and coaches who are helping their teams stay engaged and live amazing, healthy lives. If some of you are doing it, if some are already achieving health esteem, wouldn't everybody want to live that kind of fulfilling life? The opportunity to scale this idea by getting priorities right side up, integrating new tools and technologies into the platform, and making the framework of ongoing engagement as simple as possible to help people approach their lives in a way that will instantly help them feel amazing about themselves on day one. What a gift! And make them excited to embrace a life that just gets better and better. What a different mindset. This is where we're going. Helping people build a consistent health esteem routine of fitness, nutrition, and what the industry has been missing all along. A proactive approach to maintain a positive mindset. Because this is what gets people started the right way, with the right mindset, and helps them get back on track instead of quitting altogether when they turn on themselves. It's all created and presented by experts. It's going to be an elegant framework that transitions seamlessly from month to month to month with variety and momentum at a price that's a fraction of the cost of working with one expert in just one area, whether it's a trainer or a nutritionist or it's a self-help expert. We're going to put it all together for people in one platform, and all supported by a community aligned to the mission of helping people stay consistent with the objective to truly feeling amazing and truly enjoying life. That's where the fun is. This is how we're going to serve more customers, create more volume, attract more coaches, reward more coaches, and simplify the business.
I am excited to see some of your comments, especially with Yocasta. Exactly. I've had many conversations with people offline talking about kind of the stage of life that we're in. You sometimes don't feel like you fit because it doesn't align with, honestly, this mindset that the fitness industry typically pushes down for people, that you have to look a certain way or you have to do things in a super restrictive way or you're doing it wrong. And for myself, it's something that I've actually accepted with my own self, that I am willing to not be in this old mindset and stage that I used to look like, because I'm not willing to do that anymore. Because what I had to do and what part of my fitness profession to maintain that look was not living to me. And so where I'm at now, even though I may not look like that anymore, again, I'm nearing 50, we have to accept where we are, but not give excuse. So I want everyone to think about it this way. We're not giving excuse for liberty to be blah. We are still working to do our best to be as healthy, to make better choices in nutrition labels, to be smart about the exercises we choose. I don't necessarily look towards doing high impact plyometric jump workouts anymore, because I look more at this restorative longevity. Things change and you got to accept that, and it's only going to make your life more fulfilled. And I love that Donna also came on to really connect also, because she said, she wasn't connecting with us. And I hope that we accept that you have the freedom to build a coaching business with what you feel works best for you and how you want to support people. I had a conversation with a top coach, a 15-star diamond coach, who told me they were considering backing out because they just couldn't find their connection with the company anymore. And I said to them, wow, you would actually leave because of this? And she said, yeah, I just was not feeling connected because I felt if I wasn't doing it this way, then I wasn't doing it the right way. And I shared with her the difference in approach for me running my challenge groups, of how I stepped away from kind of doing what the company would tell us to do, because we have to do what we feel good in. And I hope that you accept that with yourself too, that no matter what changes we're still doing now, that you still have that freedom and liberty to make this be what you want it to be, to support your healthy lifestyle, but to also support those that you want to support. So here's something I want you to make sure that you know. You may have seen coaches already putting out there a post on social media saying, I'm no longer a Beachbody coach. You do whatever you want. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on this. I personally don't think that that's a great approach. It's kind of clickbait, because you're drawing attention for someone thinking that you're in this for the long haul, and all of a sudden you up and quit. Think about, if you decide to put something out there like that, think about how many people of your following actually will read your post. It's very, very, very small, like super small. And if you put up a video like that, they're only going to watch like 3 seconds of that video. So even if you're trying to do a play on words, it can actually create this negative vibe and connotation that there's a mass exodus of Beachbody coaches. It's the same as when I think Shalene put out there something about divorcing, and no one really watched her video or read her post, and they all thought she was getting divorced, because people have no attention. That is the truth of where we are. So I'm just going to say I wouldn't advise that, just because, again, it really leads into this negative feel of the direction of where we're going. All right, so let's bring up our BODi block. So I just want to share this. Move this here. Again, these are screen grabs. Again, this is basic information from what we shared, but in general, eat dessert every day. This is messaging that we are focusing on, helping people see that Shakeology can be your daily dessert or daily nutrition, and you can make it in different ways. You can make it more dessert, which they're going to be releasing all these even more amazing ways to help people just think, you know what, have dessert every day and choose to have a healthier version of dessert if you can. And clean energy being energized. I mean, I personally, always stand from the science background of our products. I don't follow something blindly because the company says we should do it or because somebody else is saying. I look at a lot of this research behind these independent studies with Energize, as well as the background with Darren O'Lean and the creation of Shakeology, even with the Ultimate Reset. There's so many things that I focus on more with science, and I hope that you would investigate more into it as well, because when you can really believe the product more so for the science and not waiting for what you can feel after taking it, then that's going to be the big difference. I drink Shakeology, but I don't feel the effects of Shakeology. I just know what it's doing inside my body because the science tells me so. So those are some things to think about. There's going to be a platform, framework, and community designed to help people feel great about themselves and get the most out of life. And these are things that I'm going to be talking about with Petra. Tools and content to help people improve their mindset and motivation. BODi blocks, which we'll be talking about. 3 weeks of workouts, 5 days a week with functional recovery. We're going to be talking about that. Simplified versions of 2B mindset and portion fix. So here's what I'm going to again suggest, because I don't want you to get caught up in the details.
Affirming mindset and new motivation tools into everything we do on the platform. The platform's going to proactively help people feel good about themselves. Now, Petra's going to join me a little later to talk more about this big addition to the platform. But you know, as we're going to help people feel better about themselves from the day they start, so that they have this.
So if you're not sure who Petra Kolber is, she is an icon in the fitness industry, the fitness professional industry. So yes, we're coaches, and this is a demographic that I'll tell you honestly, because again, I come from both demographics, but my primary was the fitness professional. What we do as fitness professionals, they sometimes don't want to be a sellout, or they want to create their own thing instead of using other people's things. There's so many different reasons why there's a disconnect. By Petra joining with Beachbody, it's a strong statement. She's going to be really focusing on the mindset direction with Beachbody and supporting customers, clients, and all coaches. There will be, and again, I can't give you exact details to it, but I would just, oh, okay. I thought you said that you lost sound. So I would just do a little bit of research on her, because she's an icon that if you mention her name in the fitness industry circle, people know exactly who she is and the caliber that she is. By her joining our forces is a really strong statement to connect these two worlds. But she's going to have these support with the mental mindset and health. One thing to think about what they're going to do is you'll have the option that when you log in, you will be able to rate yourself. So basically it's going to ask you questions on like how you feel for the day, blah, blah, blah. And according to your answers, it will then populate a suggested workout plan or whatever to do according to what you're feeling for the day. So those are some things that we are going to be working more so on, again, doing what's best for our body, for the health of it and the health of our mindset. That's going to help us be able to stay connected with our habits. Being connected more with your habit is the most important thing than anything. All right, so let's get now into the BODi block folder. Will this be in the BODi app? I believe everything is going to be in the BODi app. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. Yeah, Kolber. Okay. I don't know all the details because they didn't give us all the details in terms of, I don't know if it's an extra price point to have that option or if that's just included. I don't know, but these are just some things that we know will be out there. Let's get into the BODi block. Okay, so BODi block. You've already been hearing about this. Well, the company has stood up and said, we are confusing you by releasing too much. We are releasing too many programs, too many products, too many things. What it does is it causes information overload. It causes a frantic distraction of promotion. I don't know if you've ever felt that when Fire and Flow came out, you had to promote that. And then when XB Sweat and Sculpt came out, you had to promote that. You don't have to promote everything unless it's meeting the needs to your demographic. You can offer it, but if you're taking your eye off that big ball of what is the foundation of support and are we just trying to sell the next thing, that will be the difference. So one way around this, I can't give you an answer on how many programs are they going to be releasing per year. I don't know that because they didn't tell us that. But one thing that I do know is they are going to strongly promote something called the BODi block. And that's 3 weeks of working out with 1 week of functional recovery. So if you choose to do 1 week of nothing, then do that. But basically, here's the messaging behind that. It's no secret that people throw in the towel when they mess up on a Wednesday and they say, I'll just start again on Monday. We all know that. Or when January 1st comes around, right? There's this thing built in our heads that we just failed. I'll just restart again on Monday. That's just the thing. It is. So we're kind of capitalizing on that basically we're giving people an opportunity that every Monday you can just start again. And if you want to, like, you could even take it to this approach that every first Monday of the month is going to be a new launch of a BODi block. So let's talk about BODi blocks. Which ones? So here it is. So it's block periodization, and they're going to get more education on this of the reasons why it's a benefit. But I'll give you my little 2 cents on it because that's what I do. It's going to be 3 weeks of workouts, 5 days a week, and they do have a structure for it, and I'll show you, and 1 week of functional recovery. So that's kind of in essence what it will be. I listened to the Model Health Show with Sean Stevenson, and I've also listened to his book, Eat Smarter and Sleep Smarter. He's the best that you should follow for that stuff. And in his book, Eat Smarter, there's a study called the Matador Study. And after I listened to it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I do in my challenge group. I've been doing this. Why did I do this? It's because of out of my own hate. Because out of my own hate, I don't want to eat perfectly and diet for 30 days. I don't. I like to have kind of short windows and have a little bit of lightness and then get back into focus. So the Matador study was a study that was proven with 2 different groups of people. For 8 weeks, one group followed a strict diet and workout program. In this other group, they actually went for 16 weeks with 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. That was because that would allow people to kind of clean up their habits. So you kind of do great for 2 weeks, and then you kind of carry over some of those techniques into the next 2, but you don't just throw it out the window and eat a gallon of ice cream. Like, you don't do that. You start to fix your habits. And I actually have a success story of one of she's a preferred customer now, Kelly Bevington. She started my challenge group where I would do these small 10-day window challenges because you know the weekends are the hardest. So I only included 1 weekend. And she started in March following that. By June, she lost 50 pounds because she just, out of the 10 days, she just tried to do better in the other days. And then she reconnected the next month to the next 10 days. And that's what this block periodization, kind of in a nutshell, is following. Is we want to make sure that people have that freedom. You can work out hard all the time, but if we want to make sure that we've always got an opportunity to start over again, we've got that opportunity and we've got that structure for you. So making sure I'm pulling up the right stuff. Yep, here it is. Okay, so here is an example of the BODi blocks. Let me get this over here. I don't have glasses. So here's in general what we're going to be offering is the podcast, Leo, is called The Model Health Show, and the guy's name is Sean Stevenson. So it's not because he's a model. I don't even know if he was a model or not, but it is. Here's an example of the monthly block. So there's going to be a general block here. There's one for the bike, and then there's one for a beginner block, and they will always structure the 3 weeks around this that people will plug into. But it even gets better than that. So with it, each month, the company will be launching a super trainer specific program, BODi block. So as you can see, the first Monday of each month, one of their super trainers will present a special BODi block. built from the concept of their existing programs. Our existing programs still living in BOD, but now are going to come to life and reproduce on the BODi set with a BODcast. Like, how exciting is that? Now, here's what I want you to think about with this. Yes, there is a price point attached to it. Initially, there's always going to be, in March is when this is going to launch, the first block is going to be included for everyone. But the next month, and I'll show you the year block plan so you can start preparing if you want to. But starting in April, Autumn is going to do a 21-day fixed block. Here's the thing. Someone can buy access to this special block just with Autumn. And here's what you want to think about. You may be thinking, I don't know if this is what you're thinking, that each month you're now going to have to sell a new block. No, a new block. The block is, I think, $29.95. Well, do you think everyone's going to want to do Autumn's workout? That is all your customers and all your social media following? No. Autumn has a specific niche, and that's what you want to allow the option for those people. Hey, it's your month. Think of it more that way, and you're going to have greater success. But here's something even better. Do you have a problem with Shakeology retention? Oh, yes, we do. Well, guess what? If you're on Shakeology Home Direct, you get them included. Hooray, right? Exciting. That's going to help with Shakeology retention as well as keeping people more on the wagon with good, healthy habits and consistency. But it gets even better. So, did you guys see this announcement yet? Let me get it. Okay, so here is your March through December assigned BODi block. So if you're wondering which trainers are going to be launching these BODi blocks, well, here's the schedule. Let me fix it for you. There you go. So you can see all the way, and you can get them all planned. Autumn and April, Sean, Jennifer, Elise, Jericho, and this is Autumn again, and Megan, and Andrea, and Joel. Well, guess what? Everybody always gets included the first BODi block. And the new super trainer will be the one for the very first BODi block included. So for the month of March, you're going to get a BODi block from a brand new super trainer. So pretty exciting about that. I mean, her heart is so big. Love it. So yeah, so Lacey's BODi block will be always included for everyone in the first month. And then thereafter, you'll have that option of other ones. Yes. Okay, so products run through. Okay, so now let's go through the product run through, and then I'm going to get into Success Club, and then we're going to be done. All right, so let me just open these up and see what they are. Ooh, this I didn't talk about yet. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is going to be, so you know we've got the Total Solution Pack. Okay, we've got multiple options of them. Well, we are going to have, and they don't have a name for it yet, but a recommended starter pack. Basically, to lessen the confusion and to make it a simplification of just get the resources and tools that you need to get started. They're going to have one pack that is going to be the one that they just want you to keep on the front of your mind to be the one you recommend. And that one, again, they don't have a name for it, but it is the recommended starter pack, and I want you to see this. It's, again, a screenshot or a picture from way in the back of the room. How can I get this bigger? Here we go. Coming March 2023. It will include a BODi annual subscription. So again, that's BOD and BODi. Everything's all in one. A Shake and Hustle. What is that? Well, this is pretty exciting. They did some studies, and they found that people don't always drink their shake every single day. So we now will have a 20 serving Shakeology and a 20 serving Energize. So think about your own usage. I mean, some of us are pretty good with daily, but I'm not. And so this is going to help retention, and it's going to decrease cancellations due to I have too much. So the Shake and Hustle, which is a cute little name, I believe, is going to be included as part of this starter pack. And it's going to have the basics for introduction into Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. It's no secret. Those programs are very long and complicated to pay attention to. They're going to have a 3-video training. That's it for Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. A BODi Getting Started Guide, a shaker cup, and the Portion Fix containers are right below here. So this is going to be, I know, Jessica. So some pricing for Shakeology. Okay, so here's, if someone was there, I can't remember exactly. I want to say this is going to be $219. I want to say that. The auto shipment for the next month will be the 20 serving shake and the Energize for $129. Okay, so that is the auto shipment price. Yes, Holly, thank you. She was so good with taking notes. So $219 for this entire package, which again gives you access to everything we do virtually. You get access to Be Mindset and Portion Fix and getting started. You get a bag of Shakeology and Energize. You get Portion Fix containers, and you get brochures, all for $219. And then from the second month on, you're going to get that renewal and inclusions to the BODi blocks every month. I agree. It is a great deal. So let me finish and go through. And if any of you want any of these graphics, just put them in the comments of the Facebook groups and I'll load it in there. Let's go. What else? What, I did this one, right? Yep. And then here's cute, right? Swapping dirty energy for clean energy. Dirty energy can come in many different things. Red Bull, Monsters. There's a list and lists, like C4, yikes, right? And Eat Dessert Every Day, promotion, and a lot more recipes for Shakeology so people use it. I don't know if you've tried the mint chocolate chip bars. I did at Leadership, and I'll give you my honest opinion. And I'm very honest for those of you who follow me. This is 100% like a Thin Mint from the Girl Scouts of a Rice Krispie version. So if you're eating a Rice Krispie Thin Mint, that's what it felt like to me. Anybody else? Rossi tastes like Thin Mints. It really does. And there's no aftertaste. And I really do like them. I will be ordering them, even though I'm not a huge bar person, but I enjoyed this. And this is our seasonal limited edition flavor, available in November. Rice Krispies Thin Mint. Oh, Nat, your husband loves them and he's picky. So again, this is going to be your option. Can't tell you what it tastes like because I didn't try it. I don't even know if they had it there. I missed it if they did. And again, the Shake and Hustle. Here we go. Oh, here's pricing. The thing I'm disappointed about, though, is our Energize does not have my ultimate favorite flavor. I absolutely love the strawberry lemonade. I don't know about you, but I use Perrier in my Energize. I've tried Perrier with lemon, and I think it's disgusting. But I've tried my Perrier with the fruit punch, with the berry, and with my strawberry lemonade, and yum. You're going to want to drink that drink in the middle of the afternoon just because it's so yummy that way. There's my tip for you. Here's price points, just so you all have them. And again, I'll put these in the comments. Now let's go into Sure Thing. You know that's going to be launching. So Sure Thing, of course, is going to be in December with Megan. And that will be launching with Sure Thing. You hate strawberry lemonade, Lisa. Lisa, I dare you to try it with Perrier. Okay, Sure Thing with Megan. Love it. I love Megan. I really love her demeanor, her just positivity. She's funny. She doesn't take herself too seriously, and she's very supportive of others. With Shake and Hustle access to BODi blocks, how would it work if you delay a month? Cancel access to BODi. I would assume, again, Cindy, I don't know. I would assume is if you're not consistent with your monthly, you wouldn't get that BODi block included for the month that you skip. That's what my assumption would be. I don't know. Yeah, so Lauren, yeah, the only 2 flavors for Energize in the Shake and Hustle is fruit punch or lemon. So, but I'll still stay on my normal whatever I get. Billions. Okay, so what else here? Here's something else. The free sample workout. Let's get through that Success Club so we can move on with our day. Free sample workout is going to be available on November 14th. My advice So if you don't join my power hours on Thursday afternoon, I do a power hour on Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you need the links are always promoted within the team Facebook group. I really teach and focus about how to capture people's emails before you give them anything. My advice never give someone what they ask for. So if someone says, I'd like that sample workout, don't just give them the link to the sample workout. You got to get something from them first, and you need to build your email list. So if you don't know how to build an email list, either come on my power hour or go to one of my recorded power hours in my YouTube channel. They're all there. But you have to create a sign up form and do it on Google Forms. It's free. And what I do is this. I also taught this, if you missed it, in the Beachbody Champions page. I did a live training there teaching you how to launch XB Sweat and Sculpt, but also how to keep gathering new leads. And that was, I taught you how to do a form, how to build a form, and how to give away these free workouts to everybody that's filling it out automatically. So you don't need to do it. But here's the rest of that stuff. Okay, so let's move into Success Club. You ready? Let's finish this stuff. Thanks so much, Nat. You're always my biggest fan and supporter. She's so supportive. All right, lots of Success Club stuff happening. I'm going to play a little bit of the video for you, and then I'll show you some of the graphics. So let's go.
This next one, because you spoke and we listened, so that's what we want to share in these next few slides.
Okay, first off, let's talk about Success Club 2023. Now, you're taking pictures of this, but what I want you to understand is this slide is exactly what we do this year. And the great news is this is going to continue. If you sell a subscription order or a total solution pack of at least 90 PV, then you're going to earn 2 Success Club points. Starting in January 2023, we're excited to bring to the table Success Club points. So we know that this is a great idea. It came from coaches. We've been able to now get ready, and we're going to implement it starting in January. Here's how it's going to work. And I'm just going to read this. You will earn 1 Success Club point from every aggregated 125 PV coming from new and inactive and preferred customers in the month. Now, love the cheer because the word inactive is in there.
Yeah, so let's clarify that, right? So we're going to take our time on this one. Let it marinate, okay? So you mentioned new, but you also mentioned inactive. What we have here is an opportunity to reactivate coaches, and here's how you're going to do it, okay? So I'm going to take my time with this one. Any customers and preferred customers who have not placed a volume generating order in the last 90 days, that PV generated by them will count towards these new Success Club points, okay? So if we take a snapshot, stay with me. April of 2023, okay? Aaron, you're with me? 2023, you're gonna look back 3 months and look at anybody that hasn't generated a volume producing order of 90 PV. If they're generated in April and your new coaches, that counts towards the 125 aggregated PV, okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's make sure they get it. This means, Doug, that if I have a customer purchase Shakeology, another customer purchase Energize, 2 others purchase Beach Bars, all that, as long as they're new or inactive, count towards the 125 PV. That gives me 1 point.
Yeah. And you're taking a step further. Let's just say that PV adds to 400. Well, then I would get 3 Success Club points for that.
So exciting, right? My motto always has been, meet people where they are and start helping them move forward. So it's the problem that the company has drilled down all of our brains is sell a total solutions pack, sell a total solutions pack, and sell Shakeology. Like, that's really been the only products that the company kind of makes us think that we can sell. But I'm a person that, you know what, if that person's coming to me, because a comment was on my page saying, the company says if you don't sell Shakeology, then you can't be successful in this. That is not true at all. Meet people where they are, because I'm not going to force someone to dive into Shakeology if that is not the right fit for them. I personally think it's a fit for everyone. I do. But I want people to trust me first. You know, that's what you're running on, is trust. Once someone loses trust in you, if you do something that is going to be for your benefit by a sale or just getting a Success Club point or just gaining a customer, but you've moved someone into something that is not the right fit, they lost trust in you. And there you go. It's gone. It's hard to regain that. So always be truthful and honest and help people where they are, even if it means you're not going to get a Success Club point. But now, this edition is going to help you be able to meet people where they are and not think that it's only going to be to a benefit if they got a package. Because maybe they just need these one-off options, and that may total 125 or more, and it may not. And be okay with that. Because our goal is to help people by bringing them into the community. And you know full well, this could have happened to you, that when you bring people into your support community and they only bought Energize, once they start to be involved and they start seeing successes and chatter from other people, they get curious. And that's where then they want to be more involved in their journey and maybe using different products. So don't discount people by just wanting one small thing. So here's the graphic on that. Yes, this is the one. Here's that graphic for, this is the one. If you want to see that or take a screenshot of that, but I'll post it again in our, I think I already did post this in the Facebook group already. Okay, so that's that. What else here? What was this one? Oh, yeah, this is good. So now Success Club, you know that they have the gifts that you get for every 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 months you achieve it, correct? Okay, so I don't know what they said here. I think they're still giving, the first month you're going to get a wear and share t-shirt. That's what I believe they said. So your first month achieving it, you're going to get some form of clothing for achieving Success Club. But here's what's next. You ready? This is going to start to incentivize your coaches to actually stay engaged, hit those Success Club markers. There's 2 big reasons. And you want to know what it is? It is money. That's one. That's one. Going to get money now. For your 3 months of achieving Success Club, you get $50. 6 months of achieving it, you get $75. 9 months achieving it, $100, as well as 12 months, you get $125. Months are cumulative, not consecutive. So if you miss a month, don't stress. I would say do your best to hit those no matter what. I love money, exactly. For Success Club points, is it still HD orders only? No. No, Sarah, it is a cumulative personal volume. Remember from that last video that we just had, 125 PVs equals a Success Club point, and the same as what we're working with now. Total Solutions Packs and Shakeology on Home Direct still warrant the same 2 points for what you're doing. So again, we're working on promotion of volume. The problem with our company that you're probably seeing in your paychecks is volume problems. And one of the biggest reasons is because people are so promoting signing up preferred customers on 90 PVs of Shakeology, and that person cancels after 2 months, and we've got no income producing coaches. So you've got to switch gears of your mindset to start to promote more volume and promoting, helping people where they are. Totally. Yep. Okay. So then there's another level. Here's the big one. Okay. You ready? This is for anyone. It's a new program they're launching called the Success Club Executive Opportunity. And here you are. So you'll get a $1,000 bonus when you achieve Success Club in at least 11 months during 2023. You have at least 10 Success Club qualifications coming from eligible, personally sponsored coaches. I'll explain that in a second. So this is obviously, I believe, cumulative. Applies to, doesn't say. I want to say it is cumulative, that it's not. So do your best to not skip a month. I would just say that. I don't know exactly. I can't remember. If somebody remember. The one question I had about the 120 feet is that I saw somewhere it's a combination of people, but that can't be like one person. I don't think so, Holly, because that would be multiple customer orders. So I believe it's one person. So if one person orders 2 boxes of bars, Energize, and a protein, I think that would be over 125 for that person's order, and they would get it. Yeah, it sounded like it did. Maybe it is. They said combo of people. Okay. Someone said that wouldn't make sense. Well, we'll figure this out as it comes out, right? When the company formally launches it, which again, they'll be talking about at our super weekends as well. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's right. It's hard to know exactly all the details because they presented this much to us and we're trying to just release this much to you as we all figure this out as well. So with this $1,000 bonus, this part right here is you have at least 10 Success Club qualifications coming from eligible PS coaches. So the way it works is this, is you have, say, one coach who achieves Success Club for 10 months. That counts. Or say you have sponsored, I don't know, 20 coaches. And out of the 20 coaches, one coach here did, one coach there did. If out of all your coaches, at least they've achieved 10 of them have at least achieved Success Club one time, that counts. So at least 10 PS coaches who have also hit Success Club at least once in a year or, so no. So it doesn't need to be 10 coaches achieving Success Club for 10 months. No. This is, you can have one coach achieve 10 and that counts. Or you can have 10 coaches achieving it 1 month each. That counts. You just have to have a total of 10 times your PS coaches are hitting Success Club.
Here we go. We're excited to introduce what we're calling the Success Club Executive Opportunity. What this is this is for every coach in the network, all of you, plus all those same new people. Okay, so they can participate in this. The opportunity is $1,000. There's a $1,000 bonus on the table next year for any coach that #1 achieves Success Club 11 of 12 months. Duplication of Success Club. They have to have 10 Success Club qualifications during 2023. Who can qualify to count for them for these 10? Any coach that they sign up in 2023, 2022, or 2021 and prior that didn't hit Success Club in 2022. So reactivation is on the table for this one as well.
He said that if they were before 2021 and they never achieved Success Club in 2022, so that might be the clincher, that if you signed up anyone prior to 2021, it sounds like, by what he just said, that if they did before then, that's fine. But if they didn't achieve it in 2022 and now they do, then it would be counted. Reactivation credit, yes. Yeah, that's a good point there, Holly. So we're getting a reactivation credit if they didn't achieve Success Club in 2022. Yes. So this is a lot of information, right? It's a lot of information, but what you need to know, I'm going to go back to this. So here, remember the question that y'all were saying about, can it come from different people? Let's dig into this. So 125 PVs can come from different orders, products, and customers or preferred customers. Not just one order. Points are cumulative. Who understands that? PV from TRX. Oh yeah, the personal volume from Total Solutions Packs orders are not included in this 125, by the way. So that's, again, independent other products. So reactivation opportunity. Any customer, preferred customer who have not placed a volume generating order in the last night their new PV will count towards these Success Club points. Different orders. So different orders and products. I'm assuming they're talking about from our library. And customers or preferred customers. So to my knowledge, this sounds like it would make sense. I don't know why. Yes, that's what I read. I read that you can get 50 PV from customer A and 75 from customer B. Okay. Misty, that sounds great, right? Perfect, Jessica. Nice. So for those who are on Facebook chat saying, They're saying all different orders add up to 125. It doesn't have to be from one customer or per PC. That's great. I'm so glad that you guys are sharing that, because I did not initially have that in my brain. I actually thought, you know what, it will be challenging to have someone buy 125 PVs of product independently, because that's a lot. So I'm glad you guys are clarifying this for me. Trying to get all this has exhausted your brain. I know, but guess what? Don't worry about trying to know all the details. What do you need to know? Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. What do you need to know? Let's focus first on living that lighter feeling of what are we focusing on by the company's mission statement, health esteem, and really meeting people where they are and allowing people to accept their journey. Like, this is me, and I'm not a failure because I'm not that after photo. That we are plugging into more mental health and support, and plugging into just showing up and doing our best, but still living life. Our goal is to allow people to feel that you can have an indulgence and just jump right back into your habits, and you're not off the wagon. That's our focus, that we're really going to be promoting this. I don't know if they're going to be changing the terms of before and after photos. Like, I don't know if we're going to be doing that per se. I know there's been conversation of thens and nows. So again, we don't need to worry about those things right now. Just step back and feel good about what you feel good about, and just accept that's where the company is now standing from, if that aligns with you. That's first part. This other things just to know is, yeah, there's a lot of product stuff that we got going on. That'll be there. But what's the general rule of thumb? Success Club. Let's just focus on that. You're no longer pigeonholed into selling someone a total solutions pack or Shakeology to hit your Success Club numbers. Focus on helping people and meet them where they are and get them the product that they need, and work more on building your personal volume. Work more on volume. If you set a goal by each month that you're going to have 500 or 600 personal volume, however you get there, then that's going to help you achieve that Success Club goal and achieving those extra perks. So just keep it simple. Yes, there's going to be body blocks. Sure. Yes, there's going to be super trainer body blocks that you can sell with the promotion of, if you stay on Shakeology, you get it included. Let's focus on just the mission and working towards helping meet people where they are with the right product, which will also add up to your numbers. So what's the questions here? Let me get back. Wait, where are we at now? Okay, I'm trying to find. Okay, so another way to say it, every 125 PVs get a Success Club point. Yes, Teddy. So as y'all explained, any customers you get. So if one customer gets Energized, another one gets Shakeology, another one just gets a box of bars, whatever. If you're getting more customers, obviously getting one thing, but the more you get to 125, that's a Success Club point. I don't understand it either, Holly. She's saying she doesn't know how they can do it. It would break Beachbody's bank. They've done the math. I'm assuming they got it in a good position. He said in the video you showed, if you get 400 PVs in a month, you'd get 3 Success Club points. So it seemed to be reinforced in the meeting. Okay, I'm so happy I jumped on this. Thanks so much, Jessica. Success Club changes and any impact or changes to the trips. They didn't say anything about the trips, Rossi, so I'm not really sure about the Success Club trips. Do you know that if you hit Success Club for the past 9 years, if they will continue with that recognition of Success Club? Marie, they didn't say that either. They didn't talk anything about continued Success Club. I personally have never not hit Success Club. I've hit Success Club 5 since it started. I don't know, that's over 150 months ago or so, and I have hit Success Club 10 for the past 145 or 48 months. To me, it's a non-negotiable. I just do it every month because I know for myself, as long as I hit Success Club, I'm at least helping 3 people per month. And that's my goal. My goal for me in the late stage that I'm at, I mean, I'm a 14-year-old coach in this. We all got different goals. My goals are not achieving these awards anymore or titles or ranks. I'm past that for my personal self. And my goal is to do what part of this business that I thoroughly enjoy. And I also want to, again, meet people where they are. So for me, that goal is going to be different than your goal. And we are fine being different. All right. So very excited about all these changes. You loved your products. Yes, so that's good. Going to keep having Oh, here's another change with the BODi classes. Keep having classes per hours in BODi. So the BODi classes are going to be changed. They are going to be filming them live. Okay? So they will be filming them live, but the schedule, can't tell you exactly, will look different. So basically, you're not going to be signing up as per schedule with Elise and then Sean and then blah and then blah of a live schedule back to back. They're going to be filming them live with a live cast, so you can still be part of the class where it's filming and you're in the workout, but then they're going to play them at specific times. Does that make sense? Because that's as much as I know. Okay. Monthly BODi blocks are free with Shakeology HD orders. Does not include the super block. Correct. That will continue to be additional purchase. No, Lauren, the regular BODi blocks are always included. I want to say again that if I heard it correctly, the Super Trainer BODi blocks are included if you're on Shakeology Home Direct. Because that graphic that I pulled up, oops. This one shows Lacey's is a free sample always included. And these are the ones that you either can pay for or they will be included on anybody that has Shakeology on HD. Unless I'm incorrect, but I believe that's what I heard. Health Esteem, good stuff. Exactly. Good to see y'all on here. What's going on with Recovery Energize on HD? Will that count towards the super blocks? I don't know. They didn't mention that. They just said Shakeology. They didn't say anything about the other. So that's a good question. Success Club is your non-negotiable. Exactly. I know, Jessica. Look at you. 103 months. Right on. Rossi's got 105. So if you have one customer with Shake, one with Energize, that is 132 PVs every month if they do it every month. Yeah, that would give you the one point for that, for those two different customers, correct? Will the programs be going away? No, all programs will still be there. I just don't know how they're going to be launching new programs. I mean, we've been launching 4 programs a year, so I don't know how they're going to be launching new programs and how frequent. I don't know that because they didn't say that much. They just said they're going to be launching less frequent new things. Okay, that's what I want to try to understand. It's all free. The $29 is only if you're not an HD customer. To my knowledge, yes. Not seeing my screen. I'm not. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me show that again then. This one is included for free. So they will not have live classes anymore at all. Yes, they will be having live classes, the live recording of the schedule. So I don't know how they're going to be having you sign up for it and how they're going to be listing it there of, hey, Joel's filming Lift More, sign up to be in the class. I don't know how they're going to be doing that, but that's what they said, is they're going to be filming them live to be played and recorded. I don't know how they're going to be doing that. As much as I know, Lauren, I don't know. They just mentioned Shakeology HD for inclusion of the Super Trainer BODi block. Totally. How does it work for a renewal coming up next month? Now, I don't know exactly what they've been saying on this because, again, this is a lot of information out the door right now. And again, I'm not focusing on knowing everything perfectly. And again, I don't think that we all should because the company has not delivered it to us. We're just giving you more of a heads up to start to kind of get your mind wrapped around excitement and to start pushing yourself towards meeting new goals potentially and reinvigorating previous customers, coaches, and preferred customers. That's my opinion. But as far as what we're doing for the rest of the month, I know that it was brought up that people were concerned that people would just wait until 2023 before they're doing any promotion to get things counted for. And Doug said, no, we'll work on that. So just really keep pushing more of what you have been doing for the final months and look for Beachbody to come out with information regarding that. If they don't include the others to the box, I am sure corporate will evolve and adapt. I agree too, Courtney. think it's 90 HDPV, correct, for the free body block, $29 for people who just want to unlock it. Yes. So if someone just wants to have Shaun T's T25 block, they can just pay straight for that block only. Cool. I am not going to be emailing out the recording. I will put up the recording on my YouTube channel as well as it's in the Facebook group. Totally. Thanks so much. Thanks for bearing with whatever I do know and don't know, guys. But I believe we are all in a great state that we are going to be working towards a new life and a new breath of mission and health esteem. So thanks again for being here. Spread the word. We'll see you next time.